All right, we're meeting the candidates again. Terrebonne Parish Council, District 6. And once again, we have 4 in the race: Clyde Hamner, Russell Red Hornsby, Mike Cuz Prospery, and Tony Robichaud. And right now we have Clyde Hamner. You recognize him from election coverage and school board and a lot of other things. Good to see you, Clyde.
Thank you, Martin. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
All right, and let me say, I appreciate you doing these segments, because, you become the local news advocate here now that our paper's no longer
Yeah, and I
local and
remember it was
regional.
a long time coming, but we've been in nearly 40 years, but thank you for that.
Yeah.
Why'd you decide to get in this race?
Well, I tell you what, I really didn't decide. Other people decided for me. I've been really happy on the school board. But during my tenure on the board, I've gotten to meet a lot of people in the district and work with them on the issues that affect District 6 in our community. And they've watched what I've done on the school board, and I've had a number of people during the summer call me and ask me if I'd be willing to do it. And at first I said no, and then but more and more were calling and saying, Clyde, we'd like to see you run. We need somebody with experience that has proven himself. So then one day I talked to a good friend of mine, former neighbor of mine, that called me to his house, and he said, you're going to run. And I said, okay, tell me why.
You were mandated, huh?
I said, tell me why. And he said, because you've been on the board, we've seen what you can do, and and it was an ultimate compliment. You show the voice of reason. And when I left his house, I decided to run.
Yeah. So let me ask you, you're dealing with school board issues and you go to more civic issues, but people are people, and everybody has issues. I think the bottom line is they just want results.
That's correct. Yeah. I agree with you 100%. There's nothing more to add to that. They want somebody that can build those coalitions and form the relationships that's needed to get the job done. I think that's what I bring to the table.
So what gives you the experience? Because, as a council person, just like as a school board member, you really are the superintendent's boss.
That's correct.
But as a parish council person, you had a lot of say-so, but because of the home rule charter, you really got to work closely with the parish president. So
that's correct.
What gives you the experience to maneuver? Sometimes it could be docile water, sometimes it could be shark infested.
Yeah. I think, again, the experiences I have to form the coalitions and make those relationships work. A council member as an individual can't do anything on his own. Mm-hmm. He needs to have the support of the council, the majority of them, and the support of the parish president, who has power of veto over the mm-hmm. council. Yeah, I was joking with somebody the other day, and I said I'm going to have 9 new best friends if I get on the council, and that's going to be the other 8 council members and whoever the parish president is going to be, because that's how you get things done. You got to give and take, form and compromise, and you got to help others so they can help you.
And notoriously over the years, I've seen 5-4 votes. Not always. Some councils have better luck, but it normally bleeds to 5-4. And you've been around and walking around. What are some of the constituents saying are the number one issues of your district?
I can tell you that. In fact, I made a note. Yes, I have some notes here because I didn't want to leave anything out. But particularly in District 6, keeping drainage ditches clean and flowing with the grass cut so there's no stagnant water, maintaining in our subdivision, in our ditches, mm-hmm. And maintaining the streets and the sidewalks. It's been voiced by nearly every resident that I've talked to that has a ditch in the front of their house, on the back of their house, or on the side of their house, or a broken street panel in front of their house or up the street. It's evident to me that we need to budget more money in the parish budget for maintenance issues. That's an easy fix. What I bring to the table is that finance and accounting background I have. I'm gonna find that money and try to expand those maintenance crews from 3 to however many we can. It's what the people want.
And just real quick, like, I know we can't go over all of them. Hopefully we can get everyone back on, but you can have a new parish president.
That's correct. That's correct. Somebody's going to be the parish president, and they're going to have their agenda. So this council is going to have to be there to support him, to get his initiatives through.
All right. Well, Clyde, I told you the 7 minutes were going to fly by. It's not like election time, but you were used to that being on the desk with Lonnie. You had to get your licks in real quick because there's a lot of talking. But first of all, thank you for jumping in the race. It takes a lot to jump in a race, and we look forward to covering this. And whoever the victor is, I'm sure we'll be working a lot with. But thank you for coming in.
Well, thank you, Martin. I appreciate you letting me be here.
All right, there you have it, Clyde Hamner, and he is in District 6 once again. We've invited all candidates to be here. 2 have accepted so far in that arena, and that's Red Hornsby, Russell Red Hornsby, and Clyde Hamner. So we have called Mike Prospery, who said he's out of town on both the dates we have. We'll continue to work on that, along with Tony Robichaud. So I think we're going to move him to another date. We'll work it all out. We'll see you later.